trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get down with you. Yeah, get down with you.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, you guys ready?
Let's get this shit.
Alright, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Caesar.
Man, it's your boy, Bola.
And with us, man, we got a very special guest. He was just he was just part of the Ocho Cypher with Bankhead. He performed at 818 Day. He's going up right now. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
I go by the name of Jordan Oz. Like Oz, like the Wizard of Oz type shit.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Not the OZ, not the OZ.
Not the ounce, but I keep ounce.
Yeah, for sure. You smell like it, goddamn.
Hey, man. Again, thank you for coming on the pod, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you guys for having me, bro.
All right, so for all you that know it, and then for you that new tuning in, whoever we interview, they pick the spot. We go to it. We're at Mason Park right now. Why this spot?
Shit, I went to Chatsworth down the street. And then we spent a lot of time over here, you know what I mean? That little basketball court over there, we spent a lot of time over there just hooping. I hooped growing up, so that's just what I did. As well as once we got a little older, you know what I mean? We come over here and just post up, you know what I mean? Roll up. Some of the homies pull up, and we just chill at the little benches over there most of the time.
That's what's up.
Facts. I feel like everybody has a park that they just like grew up in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
walk
sure.
down, because high school's down the street. Just walk on over here when shit's like closed up, or if we don't feel like being there, just walk over here, bro, and just
facts. I remember I used to like the park was where I smoked weed at, basically. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go skate, and I'm puffing at the park and shit, you know.
Bro. I gotta go put some shots up.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, I didn't start really smoking until like after high school though. Low-key.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, okay. I started smoking when I was like 13.
Fact?
Yeah. Was I 13? Or I could have been younger, but I remember my first time smoking. My uncle Derek, he was in the room smoking, and he woke me up. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Go back to sleep." I was like, "I can't, motherfucker! You woke me up." And he goes like, "You want to hit this?" And it was a blunt. No. It was an apple. My first time smoking was out of an apple, and I hit it, and I was just coughing my lungs off. He's like, "Okay, go to sleep." So I didn't even know if I was high or not because I had to go to sleep, dog.
I mean, I guess my first time smoking was in high school.
Okay.
But like I didn't really start like smoking until after high school. You know what I mean? But
I think that's even better, bro, because you're like more developed and shit like that.
And I spent a lot of time hooping, so like I just
couldn't.
It was just like fucking practice, conditioning. By the time you finish that shit, it's like
I just want to go home.
Sleep,
yeah,
bro.
I just want to go fucking relax. Fuck all that.
Shout out to weed though, man.
Facts, bro.
Hey, and nothing beats fucking, especially the Valley weed. Nothing beats that shit, bro. That shit.
It's you know what I mean? You gotta get it. If you haven't had it, you gotta get it. If you already had it, then you know.
You know. If you know type shit, you know? So, you know, again, like I said, you were on the Ocho Cypher.
Fact.
How was that, bro? Like, I mean, I was there with the video. Buller was there for the recording. But, I mean, being there for the video and hearing all that shit was just crazy, bro.
I mean, it was the whole experience. Like, even the first time going to the studio with the people, just like, there was a few people that I haven't really connected with. I kind of knew everybody just because we're all from the same area. So at some point, I've probably seen you or ran across your page or something. But as far as like actually being in the same room with everybody, it was dope. So like meeting everybody, and then once we laid the verses and I heard everyone's verse, I was like, okay, cool. The A's coming with something, you know what I mean? Inspired.
Shit was hot box as fuck too, bro.
For the studio?
That was fucking Bankhead's fault. Every time I
a bunch of weed heads inside of a room.
Nah, not even that. Every time I finish the blunt, bro, I hear roll another one.
Bro, and then even
roll another one.
Even for the video shoot, he kept saying that. He's like, all right, y'all, you know, y'all roll your weed.
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
Roll your weed. Like, he kept saying that.
Yo, Vonnie had like a whole setup. Like he was tucking them. He was tucking them.
Sure.
And he always does those like
big ass fucking.
What the fuck, Vonnie? You know what the fuck you're doing,
good
bro.
grief.
That shit was.
And he
dope
don't smoke the blunts though.
Yeah,
Vonnie
no,
only
straight
smokes
joints.
the
he only smokes the papers. Bro.
But the studio was dope because it was my first time meeting a lot of people from the other side, like, you know, like from Pacoima and shit. And then, but I really think that Bankroll, Vonnie, I mean, everyone in that room's doing incredible things for the Valley, though, for sure.
No, for sure.
Bro.
Heavy hitters in that motherfucker, too, man.
For sure.
Bro, I think this was like the best cipher we've had in a minute. Like all the names on it, like going from, you know, Skinny,
PG.
Rugo, PG Spills, Banco, Jordan, Sinalma, Richie, like, bro, and then produced by J.I.
Yeah,
Like, bro, I think this was like one of the best ciphers we had in a cool fucking minute. And then every person's part killed it.
Facts.
Like that, everybody brought their own fucking flame into it,
Yeah.
and it was just all
They
like,
pulled their own weight.
Yeah.
bro, and then
That's
like
important.
Sinalma ending it with the title on his shoulder, like, bro, like
Shit's crazy.
that shit couldn't
Brought
have
the
ended
belt-
any,
brought the belt
any
out on him.
fucking better, bro.
Yeah, that shit was
crazy.
fire,
We're
bro.
applying pressure for sure. Y'all applying pressure.
Yeah,
today,
hell yeah,
man.
bro.
It's
That's
hey,
what I'm saying.
nah, you guys are part of it as well. Shit,
We trying, man.
we need platforms. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
Y'all creating a platform, so shit, we appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you, bro.
Nah,
I
thank you,
appreciate
thank
that.
you,
I always
thank
try to think about that too, especially when at Vonnie shit on Sunday for 818 Day, like we used to talk about the scene, like, hey, why isn't there a scene, or why isn't there? And we low key like made it a scene.
Exactly.
Not just
bro.
us, but like us.
But
as well,
manifested
not
it.
facts.
you know,
Manifested
yeah,
it, bro.
facts. Next year's gonna be even crazier, bro. I can only imagine.
I feel like next year's just gonna be like, instead of like a little like pop-up event, I feel like we can do like some festival type shit.
Low
you know?
key.
Have a dope ass stage, have a couple of rides, game for the kids.
For
you know?
sure.
Like, I think if we all come together and like we all actually plan this shit like at the beginning of the year, I think we can like get some shit cracking.
Nah,
up
for
like
sure.
That, bro.
That shit would be that. I think that would be epic, bro.
Amsterdam Park,
History.
That'd be epic.
818 Day
History.
Fair will be crazy.
That'd be epic.
We'll for sure
We gonna have
fools
a
from
petting zoo and all that shit for the kids, man.
I was gonna say it's like a full event at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Like we gonna need security, all types of shit like that.
no, that'd be
Manifesting that shit.
coming soon.
Yeah.
We're applying pressure for sure. How long you been doing music though for?
Shit, I've been writing and shit since like I got out of high school, I guess. Like in high school, I used to freestyle with the homies type shit. But like I said, basketball was like my main focus, so it wasn't like, oh, I'm finna go to the studio. Like, nah, like
Yeah.
I'm in the gym.
Yeah.
But after high school, the homie Trey, he goes by Trey Capital. He actually was already kind of like doing his thing, and I was just always around him because he's the homie, and he was like, you should just try it out, like do it, like
Yeah, facts.
try it. So I was like, fuck it. I started writing, and then I was like, nah, this shit's kind of fun. So it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna have a little more fun, do a couple more songs, just turned into doing more songs, and then grew into like, nah, I kind of love this shit. Like,
You found that passion.
yeah,
for it,
like,
bro.
and it's like that same, like, for me, I take it like, not that it's a competition, but it's like everybody's obviously gonna have their own flavor, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
it's a competition, everybody can win, but like, I still take it like, if I'm on a song, like, yeah, let's go verse for verse.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I want your shit to be just as hard as mine, if not harder. No, pause. You know what I mean?
Facts though. I feel like you need that though. Like in that room, I'm telling you, when everyone was recording their verse, like Bankhead's like on the video, and I'm like on my phone too, trying to
think
rap.
that
So,
shit-
like
I think
I
that
just
shit-
wanted to write
Bro.
some shit because I seen everybody on their phone. I was like,
I thought that
Like,
shit,
fuck
bro,
it.
bro,
Like,
I
got a verse.
bro, I thought that shit was so funny because like I went somewhere that day. We had just finished interviewing Skinny, and I had something to do. And then I see Bankhead's story, you know, he's showing everybody, and I see everybody on the phone. Then Bluler's in the middle on his phone too. I was like, what is this motherfucker doing right there, bro? I was like, put this fool behind the grill real
Nah,
quick.
he said, fuck that. Put me on the cypher, dog.
yeah, nah.
Let me find out you're on the unreleased track, bro.
Shit,
Let me
dog.
find
You didn't even
out.
know. You walked out, he dropped his verse.
Let me find out you dropped the
Nah,
verse right there,
hey, yo,
fool.
Bankhead, don't release
I
it.
got
Don't
the full
release it.
master right here. I was wondering who that was. Because they didn't have no intro or nothing. He just came in spitting.
That's crazy.
Nah, but it goes back to like how you said you were just kicking it.
Fact.
You know, you kick it and you just start absorbing the energy and just seeing the way people do. Like, I'll be in the studio like ATM and them, and like I seen them building the song, like actually like do the structure of it. And I mean, I'm there looking at it, so I do take in all that like a fly on the wall type shit.
So I guess for me, that would start like realistically with my grandpa, because my grandpa's a singer. So I was too young to even be registering it, but like he has a studio in the crib, so like I'd be walking around like he's working in the studio. We just go in there, you know what I mean? Like we just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, his grandpa's
while he's
house,
working.
chilling.
Yeah, he's working. Like, but to me, it's just like, what's up, guys? How we doing? But at that age, low key, I'm still soaking in all that game, all that what's going on, you know what I mean? Like,
So you've been around people
unknowingly.
making music, though.
For sure.
It's in the blood, for
Yeah.
sure.
For sure.
for
Like, it
sure.
started with my grandpa, Boom, and then my uncle started rapping with the homie Davion. They had a little group that they were doing rapping in high school while they were at Chatsworth. And I was in middle school at the time, so I would just take a camera and go with them and record all their, like, shows, trying to shoot little videos and shit, like, acting like I knew what I was doing. Had no idea, bro.
Sometimes you just gotta do that shit. I
Yeah.
mean, even with this, like, bro, we don't know. We just got headphones, dog. So
Yeah,
like,
bro.
like, we
It's
did,
up, though. It's
we
up.
was like basically just fucking free throwing that shit every time. We could not hear nothing. But like
These-
now with these shit,
These are the good headphones, too. These not even, you know what I mean? You could have went to 5 and Below and got the motherfucking joints.
Yeah,
but-
that's what I didn't want. I had seen them one time, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get them. Then had a little money to spare, and I was like, all right, I'm going. Like, I gotta start hopping on more shit for the pod, you know. Like, I gotta fucking, like you said, this is my baby right here. Like, I gotta spend money on it before I spend money on any type of bitch out there. You know
You
what I'm
got
saying?
to, bro.
Like,
so, chase the bag, not the bitch.
yup. That's
Facts.
it.
He's
That's it
spitting.
right there.
He's spitting.
Hey, yo, you got bars, dog. Hey,
Don't let me
He
pop
just
out
writing,
these
bro. He's writing,
I
bro.
wanna hear this unmastered, bro.
That was one of the bars.
fuck,
He low-key
shit.
just put it in there.
I'm in the cipher next year. Fuck it,
Nah, the
didn't
cipher
come
next year
in.
gotta go crazy.
bro. It's only gonna get bigger because we're setting the like fucking bar like every fucking year. So
Fact.
I mean, I love seeing the 8 finally coming together because it's power in numbers for sure.
For
bro.
sure. For
Off
sure.
top.
And like I said, it's always been like, you know what I mean? I kind of know who's in the 8 doing their thing, but like that was the first time where it felt like, okay, like we could be a collective type shit. You know what I mean? Like we can grow together. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
And then,
Yeah.
I mean, I think there were still like names out there that could
Will
be
be
on the
there.
cipher. Yeah,
For sure.
But we'll be there soon. You know, like
for sure.
it's just you didn't get the call this time because it was already set.
And a lot of people were on the cipher that weren't able to make the video. So certain people were going to be, but the timing wasn't right. And,
Life be life and
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Shit come out.
I'm sure those people will be on there automatically, boom, next year. Plus everyone else that wasn't there. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
How did you feel when you got that call from Bankhead saying like, "Hey, I want you on the cipher"?
I mean, Bankhead texts me a lot of stuff, to be honest. Like, so I have to like actually like sometimes go back and reread what he sends, because sometimes it'll be like, yo, sign up for this, yo, sign up for this, and I just open it and sign up and then close my phone. So honestly, the first time he sent it, I don't even think I really like read it, and then after I read it, I was like, okay, bet, like, cool, that's dope. What are we like? What are we doing? And that's when he hit me like, yeah, we'll do the verse at the studio. And even still to that point, like, I don't ask a lot of questions. Like, you tell me like, yo, we got to do a cipher. I need a verse. Like, that's all
it,
you got to tell
yeah.
me. So like, I didn't even know who was all gonna be a part of it and everything. I just was ready to go. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
but like I said, coming together and actually seeing and meeting everybody that I've seen was a surreal moment. I
Shout
guess.
out Bankhead, man.
Yeah,
he
Bankhead
be
put that shit
alley-ooping
together.
so much. He's done a lot for me too, and I just met him. I just met him at the green room when Bonnie did some shit like in March, right?
Yeah, March. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's right. That's
Oh,
when we
yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah.
well, that's when we first met him
that's
for
when
sure, right
I
there.
first
Yeah.
met him, bro. He like I've done like 2-3 events with him, bro. Good peoples, man. For sure, a factor in the city.
No, for sure, for sure.
Nah, hell yeah, that for
Any
sure.
event, I've only thrown one event, but he was the host of that event for me as well, just off the love, which was
Yeah, off top.
always great. You know, what
He
I mean?
has the personality is bigger than life for sure.
for
man.
sure,
yeah,
for
man.
And
sure.
especially when he hops on a mic, it's
I was gonna
different,
say,
baby.
he loves,
Yeah, it's a
he
different
loves
way,
to talk
bro.
on the mic for sure.
As soon as he hopped on the pod, like he was like on it already, and we're just like, damn, bro.
I was like writing notes. I'm like,
I was already slipping him a contract real quick. Like, hey, you wanna join?
He be chilling, and then boom, you put that shit in front of him, and it's like,
Yeah, it's a whole the
I
album
love
comes
that
out,
shit,
bro.
though. I love
yeah,
that
that
shit.
shit's crazy as fuck. I fuck with that shit heavy too.
Well, like I feel like for you, how does it feel like when you're about to perform? Like,
I used to be nervous, but now honestly, I don't even like second guess it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like basketball, right? The more reps you put in, the more
Yeah.
confident you'll be in your game. And
yeah,
shit, right?
like I'll still get like, I don't call them nerves, just kind of like jitters, like
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
excited. But as soon as I grab the mic type shit, it's like, let's hoop.
yeah.
Put the ball in the basket, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is.
Do you feel like basketball and like the discipline you learn from that, you've taken it and put it into your like work ethic?
For sure. That's like, I relate pretty much everything to basketball just because that's like how I grew up. So it's my coach is like, he was pretty much, he doesn't care if you make a mistake. He doesn't care like if you fuck up. As long as you're on the court working hard, you're gonna stay on the court. So to me, I kind of take that same mentality to life. Like, I'm gonna fuck up, I'm gonna fall, you know what I mean? But as long as I'm trying and working hard and putting my best effort in, like, I'm still in the game, you know what I mean?
No
like,
doubt.
Fucking facts, dog.
What age did you start playing ball?
I mean, like, my whole family played basketball, so like,
So just
I
like how
playing
music
on the,
was,
from the Fisher Price hoop, and then like I didn't start playing actual like organized travel basketball until I think I was 7 or 8 or some shit like that. But like, as far as just playing basketball, like, I've always been around it. So
Okay, huh?
That's what's up, right?
Shout out
there.
your parents too. I mean, because it takes a lot for them too to keep you in this.
my mom raised 3 boys, so you know what I mean. She had to do something with us, otherwise
Yeah.
the
Y'all gonna be
energy
crazy.
was gonna be crazy in the
Yeah.
crib. So
I got 2 boys myself. I'd be like, what the fuck do I do?
That-
Start painting or some shit. Let's fucking run around. I don't know what
See.
the fuck, you know? I'm trying to
See.
tire them out.
Imagine being a woman trying to deal with three
Yeah.
Oh my
testosterone up, you know what I mean? Just boys
Facts,
in there
though.
fighting for no reason.
Shout out Mom
like,
Dukes though. Shout out Mom
facts,
Dukes,
facts.
man.
100%, 100%. So when did you like start taking like everything serious, like when it came down to your rapping career?
Shit, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, like, I've always kind of like, anything I do, I'm gonna try and like actually do it. So like, even to the point of when I wrote my first song, like, I'm like meticulously thinking like, boom, bar, like, okay, this bar needs to go to this bar, and then I can also tie this one into this one. So like, it's always been kind of serious, but as far as like actually learning the game, that just came with time, to be
Yeah.
honest, bro. Like, I was just learning what to do. Like, in the beginning, I just didn't know how to do it. I just kind of was making songs and putting them out with no like proper form of putting it out, no proper like backing behind it, marketing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that just came with like learning from people that I've met, watching really. I learn a lot from just watching people.
And being the fly on the wall.
Exactly.
Absorbing all the energy at the end of it.
Exactly.
Like, other than yourself, is there like someone you really like paid attention to that's helped you in your game?
Well, like coming up, it would probably be like my uncle and the homie Davion. Like I said, when I was young, I was watching them, and just the way they were moving, they kind of had like a decent buzz going on. You know what I mean? They opened up. I don't know if you remember that one Kendrick show where he had like everyone come to the stage and they kind of like passed him the torch.
Oh,
The one
yeah,
he
where
just
Snoop,
did?
no, Snoop, Dre, and all of them
they
gave
all
it to him.
came, like,
It's
like,
old,
yeah,
old,
the old
yeah,
one. I know what
So
you're talking about now. Yeah, yeah.
they like helped put that event on, kind of, and they opened for them that night.
Oh,
On
shit.
that night, so it's just like little things like that, like how they've been moved or how they were moving and how hard they were working and just trying to put stuff together. I kind of soaked that up and kind of took that. But then again, once you jump in, you kind of don't remember everything right away. So those first couple years, I would say, were just me trying to swim.
Yeah.
And trying to remember that I know how to swim, you know what I mean?
For sure. Oh,
So once I remembered and kind of just started doing stuff, like I kind of got on my own merch. Like now I embroider my own merch, I make my own stuff, and just keeping the ball rolling for real.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, that's what
I
you
try-
gotta do.
I try to do the same thing because like, even if I do food, I feel like I'm trying to like dabble in the merch, seeing what different like clothes, the different material, the heavyweight, like learning so much. And that's not even a game that but I know that it comes with it though. 'Cause
For sure.
even if I'm not like a rapper, I feel like I do perform when I cook. You know,
For sure.
It's like a performance. That's how I felt. I was outside like performing type shit.
No, for sure.
So then-
me and the homie have like a restaurant. We do alkaline vegan soul food.
Oh shit.
So I cook as well. So
Facts,
definitely know, like, you know
we
what I
gonna
mean.
have to tap in.
Yeah, for sure. It's in Van Nuys. It's called True Health
what?
Love.
Where man?
We work at On Kitchen, so we do a lot
Okay.
of
The ghost kitchen type shit. Yeah,
exactly. So
okay.
mostly it's like Uber Eats and DoorDash and whatnot. But people do come in and like order. But they order to go
That's
still
dope.
most
Man,
of the
that's
time.
crazy as fuck.
I
right
honestly been trying to look into the Ghost Kitchen as well, though. How
It's-
hard do you think that is, or how hard was it for you guys to get in?
The homie who started the business, he's been there for a minute, because he started doing like tonics and whatnot. So he was already in there doing the tonics, and he does meal preps. So he was already in there doing it. So the transition from that to that was pretty easy.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
We just had to let them know that now we're doing the restaurant in the same facility. Health
That's dope.
department came out and cleared it,
Yeah,
whatnot.
hell yeah.
But that was actually easier. But I think even going like, if not even having the ghost kitchen, it's easier to go in there than to establish at first.
Yeah, again.
Because for one, it's cheaper. I'm assuming, unless you have like a good deal on something. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it's cheaper to just rent the little area, and then we share the kitchen with someone, so that also helps.
Yeah. Yeah, keeping the lights on. People don't really think about it, but it's it's hard. It's not easy, bro.
For sure.
Especially like trying to get the ball rolling and getting people to fuck with you and just the motion. It's hard to gain, so easy to lose.
For sure. For sure.
easy to lose.
It has its waves. Even when you gain it, it's like, you're like, okay, shit's going good, and then all of a sudden it just slows down, bro.
Bro, you telling
and then
me,
it goes
dog?
back up, and then it's
Blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucker, dog. I
Man.
swear. Sometimes, like even he be telling me, he's like, I'll be like, God, like shit ain't working out. He's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like people fuck with you. I'm like, yeah, but then he's like, yo, bro, just keep going. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm already in it. Why not go hard? Like,
for sure.
there's no going
You're
back.
already
bro.
this deep. You just said you're going 4 years into Buller Eats,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
4 years, I
You're
know.
already this deep. You
4
quit
years of
now.
my life.
You're gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah,
For
no.
sure.
Not
Get
just
DP'd
by
by
me.
homies and shit.
Not just by me.
Yeah, I
You got
know.
ATM
I got-
gonna beat
yeah.
your ass.
A lot of people.
Vic and Marissa are gonna beat your ass.
A lot of people counting.
Yeah,
for
bro.
Shit,
sure.
that's
fuck it.
what
I
I'm
guess
saying.
I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah,
fuck it.
It's only right. But
Instead of a roast session, we're gonna have a
yeah,
beat session, homie.
Hey, yo, pause.
Damn. All right, see y'all next week. You punk ass.
But that's dope that you talk about like kitchen and all that and the merch. And I think like as a creative, I feel like the one lane isn't enough. Like
For
I feel
sure.
like if you're
shit,
creative, and-
even not being a creative in LA alone, one lane won't get the job done out here, bro.
you got a 9 to 5 and you ain't fucking doing shit on the side. I don't know how
That
the fuck
shit will not get the job done, bro.
Because I'm still struggling. Goddamn. Shit,
Bro, you tell me
It's the blunt.
that. You know what I mean? I ain't got no tea, so fuck it.
Are there a couple like artists that you've been like making music with, like in the Valley, or it's like some that you've been wanting to tap in with?
I mean, I got a few songs with the homie Banco.
Shout out Banco.
I have a few songs with the homie Kill Problems. I have a few songs with the homie Trey Capital, who I told you helped me. And then who else do I got a couple of songs with? Oh, I got a song. It's not out yet, but I got a song with Vonnie.
I feel like Vonnie gave everybody a song, bro. Like Richie said he just dropped a song with Vonnie too. You got yours, like.
No, you got to do it. You know what I mean?
hell
Like,
yeah.
if anyone called me, shit, I'll pull up and drop the verse for him. No problem. You know what I mean? Like, it's all love from the 8. So
Yeah,
hell
off top. So how many years do you have in the game then right now when it comes to rapping? You think?
probably like 8.
Damn.
And deep.
8.
Yeah, you in deep too.
Yeah.
You try to quit now, you getting your ass
Nah,
beat by all
like-
of us too.
Nah.
Banco's right there, ready too, dog.
At the end of the day, like I'm still gonna make music no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, I could be 80 and retired somewhere on an island, but you pull up to the crib, I'm gonna have some new tracks.
That's
You
That's
know
what's
what I
up.
mean?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's not all about if you're gonna make money off it. I feel like if you're content with it and it makes you happy, bro, I think for sure that's something very important that people gotta find
For
in
sure.
life,
And that
bro.
people forget too, bro.
For
a lot
sure.
of people forget about like to have fun with it. Like, yeah, there's gonna be those stressful days where you're just like, fuck, like, when is it gonna take off? Like, you honestly, that's patient. You gotta be patient with it, but then just enjoy the moment that you're doing everything. Like,
For sure. Like, I was just talking to this photographer I actually met at the show, who I'm gonna be working with, but we were talking and I was just telling him, like, you gotta do it for the love, because right now love is lacking in the world. So people will pay
Tell me,
tremendous
dog.
amounts of money to feel that love. You know what I mean? But they won't pay until you actually are fully in love with it and they can feel that. So that takes time, you know what I mean? You're going to have to, that's repetition.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do it. Like, you're not going to, they might not feel it on the first 1,000 tracks, but that 1,001
Sooner or later,
track
yeah.
might be the one where everyone's like, yo,
That's that shit.
this is what I'll pay for. Like, so it's just finding that love and creating something that'll make people feel happy, whether it be sad music, whether it be happy music, rock and roll. Like, people just want to pay for happiness. So if you can give them that experience, like, the money will follow.
No doubt on that. Like with me, like this is like everything I look forward to a lot, you know, like I could be having like one of the fucking worst days at work, but I know like, oh, I'm filming today, you know, like I gotta lock the fuck in. And just like, there's already been people that hit me up like, hey, how much to come on the pod? I'm just like, motherfuckers charge for this, dog?
Yeah,
like, you
that's
come on, like,
crazy.
I was like, you ain't gotta
We
pay
don't
me
charge
shit,
nobody,
bro. Like,
bro.
like I tripped out. Like, I had like probably like 4 people hit me up already. Like, hey, I'm trying to get on the pod. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, what's your days? You know, we talking like, all right, how much is gonna be? I'm like, how much was gonna be? Like, am I selling you something? He's like, how much you get on your platform? Like, bro, like, it's free. Like, you got a story to tell. Like, get your ass up here, bro. Like, it's as simple as that.
For the love, bro.
And I'm just like, damn, motherfuckers charge to be on a podcast. Like,
I feel like you gotta be moving right though too, dog. Because I feel like if you're moving like maliciously and like with ill intent, people can see that.
For
shit.
sure.
You
For
know,
sure.
if you're just trying to get in a certain room to do certain shit, like someone's gonna scope it, bro. Someone's
sure.
gonna be like,
No doubt.
who the fuck is this motherfucker right here?
Nah,
You know?
for sure.
they're gonna see a room full of rappers and a hibachi chef and be like, hey, who the fuck is this motherfucker, bro?
Hey,
Riding
man.
rides on
Hey.
his.
I bet you if I put him in place, ain't nobody saying shit
Fact.
though.
Nah, of course, dog, of course.
Everybody's like, come in.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, fucking, they kicking everybody off the couch here. Sit right here. Nah, but it goes back to like just having that love for what you're doing, and that goes into everything. What you do for your 9 to 5. Fuck, like if you don't like what you're doing, your life is miserable as fuck. And I've met cats like that where they're just all like, fuck, when do we get paid again? I'm like, we just got paid yesterday, my boy. Like what? Like your shit's already gone. Like
Facts, bro.
and they're just all like, oh, I hate my fucking life. I hate my job. And I've gotten to that point too where like a job has made me like want to fucking kill myself at the end of it, you know? Like I'm just like, fuck, like I feel miserable. And then that's when you just gotta find that shit that you love to do and go with it.
You could have a job that pays you $1 million, bro. But if you're going there and you're fucking stressed out every day, you're
Is it
gonna go
worth it?
home
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like,
You gotta drink to go there. You gotta do like certain things. I had a job like that, bro. I was getting paid, and then at the end of the day, like 8 months after that, my mental health was gone, bro. I wasn't myself no more. I like got lost in the sauce. You feel me?
for sure.
Man, right now I'm still trying to get my way back every day though. You know, I try
For sure.
try to get back to my old self, or not even my old self, but the new and improved. You know,
There you go.
Growing, bro.
yeah,
Growing.
the rebirth. For
Hey,
sure.
I believe this motherfucker's on the cipher now, bro. Like, I believe it. This fool's dropping bars right now.
Dog.
Like,
Yeah, like today I had a lot on my head, bro, and I got a notepad and I got some markers and I just started writing shit that was in my head.
Check his notes. Check his notes.
I got some bars.
Check
in
his
the
notes, gang.
I haven't done that. You know what? I'm gonna do
They're
that,
in there. I'm
dog.
telling you.
So
He has them under recipes and shit like that.
I mean, I used to rap like in high school.
Recipe.
In high school, I really did. Senior year, I thought I was gonna be something because like we did a whole tape, all that, like, and then like the homie's computer, the homie's computer like restarted, and I was like, I let that shit go, and every day that shit comes into my head like I should have done some shit with it, but now the mic came back into my life, though,
Hey,
so
it can't leave you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's gonna find you one way or another.
facts.
No doubt. Hell yeah on that one.
Man, that's wild.
How many like live performances have you had? Because I know, like we said, you just did 818 Day, and you know the crowd was pretty turned right there, bro.
A lot. I don't know. A lot.
Oh, but you be performing.
So you
Yeah.
been performing before. How was
Yeah.
the first time for you?
It was actually, damn, the first time, like the first time was probably trash, low key. Like, I was excited. I had fun, but like,
Did you have the nerves and all that shit?
I don't know. I just feel like my music wasn't like where it is now. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm sure they still fucked with it. Like, it's not like people booed me off, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
still fucked with it, but for me, like, if I watched it today, I'd be like,
Nah, I feel you on that. But you did it though. That's the thing. I be
You
going
kept
back
with
to
it.
my
You kept with
Instagram and I see the old plates. I'm like, this shit is trash. Like, how did people give me money for this plate? Probably because it was fat, right? They were like, fuck it, like it's hooked
I'ma
up.
be
So
full.
yeah, all right, but like, bro, the
I'm
cuts,
eating.
all that
I'm
shit, and then, but that's the beauty though, the progress and the struggle. That's the beauty in it, bro. Because I feel like I see a lot of people that made it, and they talk and they say, I mean, I missed the days where I didn't know if I was gonna make it or not.
For
type
sure,
shit.
for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get to a big ass stadium one day. You know what I mean? Perform, and I'm gonna be like, damn, that old crowd was lit though.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I enjoyed this crowd. Don't get me wrong, but
Those
that
little
room
small
with the
venues.
20
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
and everybody was jumping.
Yeah, that's the shit that makes the greats, bro.
No, but I heard a couple of like artists that have said that before. Like, yeah, the stadium tours are cool and all that, but when you're in that little small venue and there's like 100 people packed into one spot, he's like, those are the shit I live for. You know, like
It's lit.
like
I'm
when
not-
like when Tyler dropped "Call Me If You're Lost."
oh,
and
facts.
He could have done it anywhere. He could have did Staples. He could have did SoFi and all that. He did the Palladium in Hollywood, and he straight up said it too. There's no screen, there's no nothing. It's just me, a mic,
And
and
the-
y'all motherfuckers.
Lit.
He's like, this is the shit everybody lives for, bro. You know,
For sure.
like,
No, it's that experience, bro. Like, the stadium's cool, but like that experience of being like right there and like you low key with the artist. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
as opposed to like the stage is like up there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like this is great. Like I'm having a great time. But like when you're like with the artist and you feel like, shit, I might be performing with him right now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is lit.
Yeah, like
You
the
know what I mean?
Roxy and the rest in peace, the House of Blues on Sunset. Like I see Murs at the House of Blues twice, bro. Craziest, like
Fire.
I missed that shit. But the Roxy too, I see evidence there. Very like intimate locations, bro.
same with the Palladium. The
Yeah.
Palladium.
The Palladium is a little bigger one, but yes,
Yeah,
it is.
but it's intimate.
Yeah, because I seen Kid Cudi when he dropped his new stuff. He did a listening party, so he was
At the
at the Palladium. Yeah,
Oh, word,
yeah.
okay.
Man, that shit was dope. Shout out my homie Vic, man. I used to work at this spot called Chop Cheese. I'm getting off of work. I had a like rough day at work. He's like, "You want to go see Kid Cudi?" I was like, "The fuck?"
I'm
Hell
right
yeah.
down the street, motherfucker.
So what?
Oh
Fuck
shit!
it.
I probably smell like fucking chopped cheese and shit. I
Fuck
give no
it.
fucks. Dog.
Fuck it.
Hey, no,
Is
sometimes
anybody hungry in here?
I got a spot. We can go to. Y'all gonna have to pay though. Oh,
That's
fuck.
what's up. What has been like? Would you be able to tell us like what's been like one of your favorite performances so far?
Honestly, they all bring something different.
Yeah.
As of right now, it would have to be the last show, just because it was hometown. You know what I mean? Like A1A
Turf.
Day, like it felt great. You know what I mean?
Bro, honestly, that whole event, like I felt nothing but like great energy around from everybody, like from the artists to the vendors to even the people just there to enjoy the show. Like there was no static at all once there.
For sure.
Like everybody was there to have a good time.
Show love.
It was nothing but peace, and I was just like, fuck, like
Nah.
this is it was a great fucking feeling at the end of it.
It was.
You know,
it
like
was-
especially when all the artists came up, like even though like some people didn't know a couple of artists, they still were like, oh, all right,
yeah,
like
for sure. Everyone was showing love, bro. Like that's what was great. Like,
hell yeah, bro.
I love that shit, bro.
That shit was crazy. I didn't think it was like, or I knew there was gonna be a big turnout, but the amount of people, like, I don't think the recap videos have like actually captured how
The full-
much of a fucking like great event it was,
Nah, for
bro.
sure. For sure.
That shit was just.
I feel like Vonnie got more shit to hit in the recaps. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure. 'cause
He got the
there was
extendo
so
clip
much,
on that shit.
yeah,
for
there
sure.
was so much shit going on, bro. It
There was one point where there was a drone outside, and it was fucking packed in the front. And I'm just all like, why is it so packed? Boom, I go inside, it's packed on the inside. I go to the back, it's fucking packed. I was just all like, damn, we got this bitch jumping right now, bro.
Yeah, I pulled up like a little bit late. So once I pulled up, bro, like I pulled up, I was like, okay, cool. I might try and grab a flick on the wall that Vonnie put up in front. Fuck no, that shit was packed.
no.
Was not happening. I was like, all right, fuck it, let me go inside. Couldn't even really walk through the fucking building. I was like, fuck it, let me go to the back. Only fucking place to really stand was near the porta potty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the little alleyway.
I was
yeah.
like, fuck.
in the cut.
in the cut right there,
This shit
bro.
is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was a great fucking
beautiful,
event, bro.
bro.
Shout out,
It was
No
beautiful.
Gift Shop. Shout out Vonnie for that. Shout out all the artists, the vendors. That shit was fucking.
Shout out to the people that pulled up, man.
Yeah.
Seeing people with kids too. That shit. My kids pulled up.
Bro,
like,
yeah, seeing the kids there, it's like, damn, like this was cool, cause like y'all are experiencing the culture at such a young age, and you guys are getting to experience what the 8 has to bring and what it's just building up for you in the
Facts.
future. Hell yeah, right
Facts.
there.
Facts. You
Yeah,
ain't gotta go nowhere else. You can make it here. You know what I mean? Like,
we was talking the other day too. I was like, man, there's gonna be, if we keep at it and we keep doing this, like, there's gonna be a point where, let's say we have like 5 years in the game, and then there's gonna be a young kid come up in us like, yo, like, I used to watch you guys all the time, and now I rap, or now I do this, or not, you know?
Yep,
And
facts.
you just don't know who.
He's not even gonna tell you till he gets on the podcast, and y'all gonna be talking
Yeah,
and be like,
man.
bro, I used to watch you guys.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what we strive for. I feel like the greatest thing you can do as a human being is inspire other people.
Nah, facts.
You know?
Facts, bro. That's
sure on
that's what you do it for. Like, I do it because I love it, but like I also want to put something out that's gonna further the youth. You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
Especially with your freestyles. I remember the one we was just talking about, the one you're talking about people you've lost, like, and I was like, man, that shit hit me too. And you just know, you don't know your experience, what will do for someone else when you talk about it, you know?
facts, bro. And I'm not good at really like actually talking about what I'm going through. So like, if I'm able to just write it out and put it over a beat, it feels more like.
I understand
know,
that.
comfortable.
I understand, because I tell homies sometimes, like, bro, like, I feel some type of way, and I just don't know how to tell you how I'm feeling. But he'll be like, I don't know what I could do, like, but that's what I did today. I just wrote shit down.
Yeah, like,
I just wrote whatever's in my head, and then like my head was clear, bro.
facts, bro. Like,
No?
that's the only way.
Sometimes you gotta do that, bro. Sometimes you just gotta like get away from everybody, go somewhere alone, bro, and just fucking really think to yourself, you know, like.
That's the only way to clear your mind, bro, because being around people, you can't really clear your mind, you know what I mean? Because it's just more information going in. Like, you got to be somewhere where you could really, like, just let what you want to let out and just let it be, you know what I mean? Feel what it feels like, you know what I mean? Whether it be sad, happy, whatever, you know what I mean? Actually just take the time to feel it and
That's something
Let
he
it
was.
pass,
That's
bro.
something he was telling me.
You spitting
Bro,
shit, kicking shit like
he
fucking
literally just told me that like 2 days ago, cause like I was going through some shit and like I was like feeling it, and he goes like, bro, stay home, cry that shit out, like let it out, bro.
Yeah,
Like
sit with that
it
shit,
doesn't
bro.
it doesn't hurt to let it out, cause having that shit build up, it's not good for you.
and it's gonna come out at some point, like,
Yeah.
and it's probably gonna be a point where you don't want it to come out, rather than when you're able and willing to let it come out
in
you
your
know
own
what I mean?
space, in your
Yeah.
own terms, type of shit.
And that night I cried myself to sleep, dog. I ain't gonna front, like.
Nah, but
But you
I-
woke up feeling
Better, way
For
better,
sure.
bro, way fucking better. I woke up and I went to the bathroom, got ready, and I was like, all right, today's gonna be a beautiful day. Simple as that. Yesterday was a pass. I was lucky to wake up today, and I'm gonna fucking make the best of what I got today.
That's the important part, because some people do get stuck in it. I'm not gonna lie, they'll feel it and then they'll just be like, I'm gonna continue to feel this way.
or they put a band-aid over it, like when it goes to alcohol, substances, even weed or whatever. Like,
Facts.
you just put a band-aid on it, but like at the end of the day, when you're sitting alone in the room looking at that ceiling, that's when they come out, bro.
For sure.
That's why they really like what really is in your head, and what's, because it get right here is your biggest enemy,
For sure.
Hell yeah.
you know,
And that's
where you fight.
that's
fight
what
everything.
That's
bro.
what fucking this world is built though. Hella distractions. Fucking whether it be TikTok, Instagram, like it's
facts,
just
bro.
you don't got to think about your problems. Go ahead and keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
That's just a drug
like,
too. It's a drug, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Content, you can look at it like it's a dime sack, like boom, 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 boom type shit.
Facts.
Swear to God.
It's probably more addictive. It's probably more addictive because they're not telling you it's addictive.
Yeah.
Because it's so like
They're telling you it's
accessible.
normal.
So accessible. Just like beer and like and fucking alcohol and all that, like it's at the store,
For sure.
you know?
But at least like with that, there's people like, you know what I mean? Don't be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Don't drink too much. Instagram,
no one's saying
it's normal. Go ahead, scroll. Like that's normal.
Oh, you like that video? You'll like
Yeah.
it. You'll love this
That's
video.
normal
you know?
to be on your phone all day, bro. Like, go ahead. Like,
Facts.
it's not normal.
Nah, no.
Get outside.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I felt my bad.
No,
bro,
go ahead, go
I
for
feel
it.
like my kids help me get off my phone, cause they'll call you out, bro. And there's a time where I feel like I was on my phone and my son was like, "Daddy, can you watch me play?" And bro, that shit got me, bro. Can you like not?
Was that
I mean,
Nick or Eli?
Eli. He's like, "Can you?" And I was like, I was so disconnected from the beautiful shit happening in front of me, dog, because I had this fucking bitch ass phone in my hand, bro.
And you're like, watch you. Like, why would? Oh,
yeah,
I
bro.
should be watching you play. Like, damn, you're about to grow up in front of my eyes.
Yeah,
like,
bro. They for sure like taught me how to live in the moment, appreciate that little like speck of time, bro. Cause that shit's gone, bro.
for sure. They start, boom. You're like,
Bro.
next day they're like,
No.
next day they're like,
Yeah.
and then they're just
And
running
then-
around, bro.
And then they gone, bro. For real.
That's just crazy.
I be drinking. I start looking at the baby pictures. I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. But that's the beauty of life, though. That
For
feeling,
sure.
you know.
the kids, don't grow
Yeah, that
Sure.
feeling that you get before performing and shit. The feeling we get before even doing the interview or meeting people. Like that right there, even the pain, the suffering, that's life in itself, bro.
For sure.
That means that you're alive, dog.
Nah, you
know?
gotta feel it. You gotta feel it.
Shit.
People with no feeling, stay away from them.
Stay away from
nah,
stay
bro.
away from me. Away, Satan. So I like to ask this question, especially with like artists, you know, because you know we've been saying it like life be lifing and shit. Was there any like part of time where you wanted to fucking give up on your career or anything like that, but there was probably a certain somebody or a certain thing that made you like, you know what, no, I can't quit, I gotta keep pushing it?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, that happens kind of like often. Like, be like, just kind of discouraged. Like, what do I do? Type shit, and then something will happen, and you just like, okay, I gotta start up again. Like, whether it be like, I'll be chilling, someone hit me up for a show, and I'll perform, and then the energy of the crowd is like, okay, like, why haven't I already put this out? Or like, why haven't I already like gotten this done? Like, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
what do we do? They clearly like it, and you're just sitting here acting like they're not.
You
Like,
bullshitting on it.
yeah,
Acting like you're not the man.
like, but after hearing it so many times, sometimes it's just like you sit with it, and then you're like, damn,
Is it as good as I think it would be?
should I make something else? It's like, is this like, this kind of old now, huh? Like, and then you play it, and then they're like,
Everybody fucks
old,
with it.
huh? Like, nigga, we haven't heard this.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
Cause you just got that shit in the vault, and only you hear it.
all the time. But yeah, I definitely would say that happens often. But as far as like where I was like probably gonna quit, I don't think I've gotten to that point.
That's good then.
Every time I've kind of like caught a second wind of like get back to it. Yeah.
Something reminds you, like, you know what, like, I'm meant to do shit like
Yeah,
this.
like whether it be shit like there's been times where I'm like, yo, like I'm low on money, like should I go pay for this studio time? And then someone will hit me up like, yo, can I buy a t-shirt? Can I buy a sweater? And I'm just like, yes,
I'll
absolutely.
go drop it off too.
I'm about to make this bitch right now. Like, turn on the machine, put that bitch in, and start
Oh, you
embroidering
cut
that
the
shit up.
middleman out already. You doing
Oh,
your-
yeah, for sure.
I love that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
I have the machine
Fuck
at the
yeah.
crib. Like,
Fuck yeah, bro.
I throw that bitch in the machine, get that shit
That's
printed out, and
beautiful.
be done,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Like,
That's what's up.
Love to hear shit like that.
It's little small blessings like that, like, and it's like people don't see it, you know. Like, it's like he's told me before, I've told him before. Like, sometimes you really gotta stand, sit, and smell the roses.
for sure.
You know, like,
Don't get lost in the garden,
Yeah.
because you can.
yeah, you could, but
For sure,
you know,
for sure.
once in a while, you know, like as you're taking the journey of what you're doing, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, sometimes you just gotta stop and just look back on it and be like, damn, like I've gone through all this shit already. Like, it's either you're gonna give up there or you're gonna fucking just lock the fuck in and tee up and get it rolling even faster, you know?
For sure. Like, I've kind of put myself in a place where I feel like I can't not do it.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't make sense to not do it
Yeah.
at this point. Like, I have a fucking machine. Like I said, my grandpa, if I really needed to, like, my grandpa has a studio that I can use. Like, I have no actual reason to
Yeah,
not
for sure.
do it. So,
But you trying to stand on your own too, which I
For
do.
sure.
I commend that.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. On that
For
one.
sure. And I want to, like, he built that, you know what I mean? Like, I want to build something where I've created, like, okay, I've grown up with these people, boom. Like, my engineer, I have a couple engineers. My uncle is my main engineer, I would say, just because he's done most of the stuff that's already out, and he'll continue to do stuff because he's my uncle for the rest of my life. But I also work with the homie Jihad, and then I work with another homie who I actually just recently met like a year ago, Samaje, who's super dope. So between those three, it's like, okay, I have a dope core group of engineers / producers, and then I do have other producers who also help out as well with just, you know what I mean, they'll throw me a beat here and there. But as far as just even building a core group, like, I just want to have something where it's like, yes, I could use what he's already established, but it kind of feels nice to have like
your own thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
you know
no,
what I mean?
100% on that. I agree with you on that, because we've been offered to go use somebody's studio, and it's just like, well, we have our own thing going. Like, being in a studio like defeats the purpose of like why I brought the podcast back. You know, the reason I'm doing all this. You know, and I appreciate the offers we've gotten already, but it's just like you said, it's just like I want to do my own thing.
It
You know?
it feels better. Like, it feels more you
Hell yeah.
at the end of the day. You
Yeah,
know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like, this is you. This is like, you know what I mean? Like, it embodies you. So not many people can embody you the way that you would like to.
Exactly.
Only you can write your story type shit.
You know what I mean?
Can't let another man's
Let me see
choice
your notes,
to-
though.
God
Let me see your notes,
I
dog.
told you.
Let me see your motherfucking notes, bro.
They're in
Fuck
there.
that. We freestyling into
I
this shit.
told you. Shit, let me just play the cipher.
No, but like I've been telling him, like, and I've been telling like all my like close buddies, you know, like I've been waking up every day and looking in the mirror and be like, you that motherfucker, like, you gotta make today your bitch, you know, you're him, like, and don't you fucking forget it, because there's times where I've forgotten that I'm this person who I am. Like, I have connections that I've made because of myself, you know, and then because I've made because of him. And I have to remind them too sometimes that, hey, bro, like, hey, snap the fuck out of it, you know, like do you forget who you are?
For sure.
And like a lot of us do, and it's just, you gotta stop doing that. I mean, yeah, sometimes, you know, life be lifing, but like that's what I say every day. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, hey, you that motherfucker, like, what are you gonna do today to better yourself? What are you gonna do today for the pod? You know, what's gonna happen?
At the end of the day, bro, like, everything that happens is gonna land on you. So like, it's on you whether you want to make that good or bad. Cause like, yeah, there's gonna be people who care about you. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean, there's people who like are there for you. But at the end of the day, it's gonna land in your lap. Like, there's only so much that another person can do for you. You have to do for you at the end of the day. So
Hell yeah.
Facts. There ain't no bunk beds in the fun casket, bro. It's just you and that motherfucker.
that's
dog.
it, bro.
You hear this motherfucker? And you know what? We gonna stop it on that one, bro. This motherfucker, you playing me, dog.
I'm
You
telling
playing
you,
Swear
bro.
to God, dog. Stop hyping me up like that.
You about to get him in the stew.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo, Booler tape EP coming out.
Bullet's tape.
Produced by J.I.
Everybody
get all the
eats.
homies
That's all he's gonna play at the restaurant, bro. Like, ain't
My
nothing
own
else playing.
bangers.
That's it. And nothing else playing.
Oh my god. Well, again, you know,
Oh,
Jordan,
bro.
thank you for coming on the pod, bro. We fucking appreciate the time you gave us.
Nah, I
and
appreciate you
everything.
guys, bro.
Before we wrap it up, are there any shout outs you want to go ahead and give?
Shout outs, shit. I don't know, bro. I'm not good at shout outs. Like,
Shout out
you know
yourself.
who you are. You know what I mean? Like, if you help me, and I appreciate it. That's who you are. I appreciate you. I appreciate the person watching this right now. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to you. Thank you. Everybody needs a shout out. So I appreciate everybody.
Shout
you
you
know what
out, man.
Shout
Shout
you
you out.
Shout out you, man.
Hey, if nobody loves you, Booler loves you, man.
All right, again, man,
man.
thank you for coming on the pod.
I
We
appreciate
fucking
you, family, for
appreciate
real,
it.
dog.
You know, you guys go ahead and stream his music. We'll link everything down low in the description.
I got a new project that's gonna be coming soon
Shout
too.
that shit out,
So
man. Come on, man.
that'll be hopefully out early next year. I'm not gonna lie to you, but there'll be some singles that drop before that.
So,
So
you got a name for the project already? Or you working? on it?
Alienated.
There you go. I did see a lot of that on your page.
Yeah, that's-
Hey, he did
that's-
mention
that's-
that.
Yeah. Oh, you got a chat on your
No. That's the shirt. That's the shirt.
Show that shit. There you go.
These are the ones I be embroidering at the crib.
That shit's crazy.
Hit
Yeah,
the
he
boy
said
up.
that too. He's like, hey, there's a lot of alien shit on his face.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, that's-
I was like, hey, I
You're not
noticed
from
that
this
too.
world, bro. You're
Nah,
not from this world.
I'm not quite sure where I'm from yet. You know what I mean? I'm still figuring that out.
I'm still trying to figure out myself, dog. Where the fuck?
That's an
I'm-
everyday process, bro.
We all gonna figure that out soon.
Hell yeah, man.
Again-
Just keep watching, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I know I'm from the 8th though. That's for
Ooh.
sure.
Hey,
A lot of
oh.
shit, bro.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host Caesar,
It's your boy Bulla.
and we out this bitch. Yeah.
It's the 8. Don't hate, my gay.
Interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Get down with you, get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. I need an interview, I'm trying to get down with you. Yeah, get